Hey there, welcome to the Christian Media Marketing Show, the podcast, the YouTube show. My name is John. Thanks for hanging out with me and our Kavanaugh Media team today. Whether you're going to be listening to this or watching this, I'm just, as always, grateful to spend some time with you. It is a pleasure to share, to give ideas, and to hear back from you all about how you're using those to make Jesus famous. And that's the key thing there. There is so much that is wrong in this world. There is so much hurt and pain and sin, war, racism, all of these things. And Jesus is the answer. And we have to find ways to continue to press forward to make Jesus known. There's an old hymn that used to sing, I used to sing it at least, and it just has the words, everybody ought to know who Jesus is. And I believe that that's true. And so, how do we make Jesus known? How do we give people opportunities to connect with a church or a team? How do we help people take these steps of faith that the Spirit is working in their life? How can we do that? Well, digital engagement and using media and technology is a part of the answer. It's not the only answer, and it may depend on your location. It may not even be the best answer. But I do believe that in the world that we live in today, it's becoming more and more just a part of who we are. And so for this show, that's why we try to give you all ideas of things that you can try on your own. Now, we're doing these, we're using them. In fact, today I'm going to give you some training about ChatGPT and how a very specific use case that we are looking through and trying to go through that you might be able to use as well. And that's where we see our role with the organizations and the teams that we get the honor of serving is that we're leaning into that. We're constantly thinking about what's coming next or what's changing. And in the next several episodes that are coming up in this month, those are things that I'm going to be sharing and talking about with you all. There's new WhatsApp options that are out there. There's some new laws that are being discussed in certain parts of the world that may impact software that you and I use. There are new social media platforms that we at Kavanaugh are in. We are exploring them. We're trying to see even some of the new concepts that are out there of social media to see opportunities, but not just jump on a bandwagon, but to honestly look at, will it work in different locations around the world? What are the security implications? What are the verification issues that come into that? There's some security training that we're going to be sharing, and there's also going to be some new changes coming up for me personally here starting in June. And I'll be sharing about all of these things in the next few weeks. But today, I want to share with you all some tools specific to ChatGPT, some ways to use artificial intelligence to be able to help you think through, get ideas about the work that you're doing. Now, there's a couple different ones that I have played with personally that are out there. ChatGPT is you tell it what you want, and then it gives you its answers. The thing with ChatGPT is you need to be very specific on what you're asking for. The better the asking of your questions, the better the response. There are also some other ones that are out there that are very relational in nature. There's one that I have been using called Hey Pi, HEYPI, and it asks you questions and it's almost like you're just having a conversation. I've even gotten some book opportunities, some book suggestions of ones for me to read from that artificial intelligence. And so learning how to leverage this brand new field of artificial intelligence, it's been around, but it's exploding right now. That's going to be a key thing as we move forward. And there's a lot of uncertainty in that to try to figure out what is right, how can we use it. There's a lot of areas that are unknown right now. But I want to give you one specific use case for it today. So let's jump into, if you go to, if you're not sure where to go, just Google ChatGPT, but we're going to jump right into that and I'll show you how I'm using it for a video ad example. Here we go. So we're in chat.openai.com. So that's the URL, chat.openai.com. And the key here, we're going to work to develop a video ad script and some different types of video marketing for one of our partners, one of our clients, Jesus.net. We love this team. We love the work that they're doing all around the world. We're honored to get to partner with them. And so this is something on behalf of them that we're playing with and looking through here. They're doing a bunch of innovative things. So I love what they're doing. And this is just one thing that we're looking into to try to help them with their mission. So when you start a new chat, you need to be very specific about what you're asking for and kind of set the framework for it. So if you're listening to the podcast, here's the first prompt that I give ChatGPT. Act like you're a video specialist for YouTube ads with advanced direct response copywriting skills. And you're writing a video script for a Christian outreach page, Jesus.net, and it is a website exploring Jesus and faith together. So that's the prompt that I gave it. And then it sits there and it thinks, and then it came up with this opening shot of a person sitting at a desk with a laptop open in front of them. And then the voiceover. Are you searching for answers? Looking for something more in life? Maybe you've tried everything, but still feel like something is missing. We understand. Then it tells you the next frame for the shooting. Cut to a shot of a cross and a Bible and voiceover. At Jesus.net, we believe that there is more to life than just what we can see. We believe in exploring Jesus and faith together. Then the next shot, cut to a shot of a group of people gathered together, and the voiceover. Our community is made up of people from all walks of life who are seeking a deeper understanding of their purpose and place in this world. And we're here to help you do the same. So it just walks through this whole thing with the closing scene of a Jesus.net logo with the voiceover. So why not start exploring today? Visit Jesus.net and join our community of believers who are on the same journey as you. We can't wait to see where it takes us. I love it. Great job. Great use of the plural words of us and we, all of that. So that's the initial attempt of a YouTube ad, a YouTube video specifically here. And we gave it the website, we tell it the name, we gave it some prompts there as far as what they are about, and it developed this. So then the next prompt is this one. Give me a list of 5 different marketing angles to approach in a video ad for Jesus.net and format it in a table. And it did it. Now, I am showing you here if you're watching the video. Obviously, I'm just scrolling through the screen. I've already done this in advance for you because this one, it came up and said, sure, here's a table with 5 different marketing angles to approach in video ads for Jesus.net. But it took like 20 seconds, maybe 30, and then it just starts typing these things out. It's as if somebody's there just punching in the information. It doesn't just boom show up there. And so it came up with these 5 different marketing angles: an emotional connection, inspirational, educational, social proof, and personalization. And then it gives you a description with each one of those. So if it was inspirational, it says here use an inspirational approach to inspire people to explore their faith and spirituality. Encourage viewers to take action and join a community of like minded individuals who are on a journey to grow closer to Jesus. So it gives you kind of a description of each of those different marketing angles that you can look at. Now, I could have asked for 3, I might ask for 10, and it might give better or it might give worse answers. The key thing here is that you need to practice and play with it, and you have to iterate. Its first answers are almost always never going to be great. There's going to be things that you need to come back in, and then you will say, well, that's good, but try this call to action, or change this to this, or look at this picture, or whatever it might be. And so you have, the more you play with it, And the more you iterate or continue to refine it, the better it will be. Let me give you one final example here. I then went on and said, great, write a script for a 20-second video ad using angle number two, inspirational, that it just gave me above. And the undertone to it should be inspiring. And so then it gives me this an opening shot of a person looking up at the sky with a look of wonder on their face. The voiceover, there's something about the world around us that makes us wonder, makes us ask questions. Then cut to a shot of a person walking in a park. The voiceover, it's in those moments that we realize there's something more to life than what we can see. Cut to a shot of the Jesus.net website, voiceover at Jesus.net. We believe in exploring that something more, in discovering the meaning and purpose of life through a relationship with Jesus. Then it goes through, gives a few more things here. The final one of the voiceover, join us today and start exploring the depths of faith and spirituality. Visit Jesus.net and take the first step towards a life of inspiration and purpose. Now, are there things with this that I would change? Yes. But this gets me 75% of the way with ideas that then our team can work with clients to really begin to refine. That's the key thing here, because here is a very important thing. I've seen this over and over and over happen. And that is teams spend a huge amount of time developing one video or one theme or one ad journey, whatever it might be, and then it doesn't work. And they've spent so much time and so much money developing things, and then they flop. They don't work. It's important to test. It's important to try things out on a small scale and then begin to iterate and expand from there. I've seen teams spend months doing research on their persona, and then the ads they run don't work because their statistics and their data wasn't big enough. They didn't really get a good representation of their target audience. And so using tools like chatgpt and others allow us to have multiple things that we can be testing, give us fast ways of developing even brainstorming of ideas. That's one of the key areas I think it's going to be really, really interesting to use these tools. There's going to be challenges. There's going to be some problems. There's going to be all sorts of ethical and moral things that we're going to have to decide and work through. But what an amazing time if we can leverage these tools to make Jesus known. All right. So thanks for listening or watching today. Like I said, we've got several other episodes coming up here each Friday, 1:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We hope that you will be using these. Don't forget to go to our website, look at the ad examples and things that we have there. We heard just this week of a team that we get to work with in one of our Discovered Jesus Initiative endeavors, one of the large countrywide ones that we're doing, that they began to use an ad, very specific ad from our website, a prayer ad from our website, and were receiving at one point one new comment or message every second for almost an hour. And we actually had to lower the ad spend just to help those responders there to be able to handle the volume of the work that they're doing as they respond to messages, as they comment, as they filter, as they encourage, as they disciple, as they do all of those things online. Our hope is that they can really connect with people, and that's what we hope for you too, that the work that you're doing in the media that you're using will lead people to Jesus and bring glory to God and to his kingdom. So keep pressing forward, keep trying new things, and until next time, take care and God bless.